Hello, and welcome to the first week of the A Question of Reality Paint-Along. Throughout the month of September, join me as I explore the artwork A Question of Reality by Christopher Lovell, including its themes, messaging, and meaning. In this first week, we'll take a look at the artist and the artwork in a general sense. Christopher Lovell is a self-taught illustrative artist based in the UK. His artwork is a blend of styles that call to a variety of genres. From fantasy to horror and the macabre, you really can find just about anything coming from the pen tip and mind of Christopher Lovell. As a fan of sci-fi since an early age, you can see that influence in many of his pieces. Depictions of humans with an animalistic blend or morphing, otherworldly scenes, or images reminiscent of interdimensional beings are often present in his artwork. Two cartoons Christopher mentions as a deep influence to him are Dungeons & Dragons and He-Man, which I think can really be seen in his artwork. Headdresses made of bones, capes of feathers, and skeletal figures are featured prominently in his work. While we have seen him come to prominence and notoriety in the crafting space, his focus has been on working with clothing brands and musical artists in the past. This is where the piece A Question of Reality was born. Going back nearly 15 years, the trance dance duo called Neptune Project has been creating mixes, singles, and EPs on SoundCloud to a large following. Their blend of trance and dance beats is something I have been delving into since I started my research into A Question of Reality, and I really like it. A Question of Reality is the title of the duo's 2019 album release, and Christopher Lovell was commissioned to create this artwork as the album's cover. With track titles such as From the Past into the Present Future, Bioluminescence, The Rabbit Hole, and A Sign from Above, my personal theory is that the artwork is simply a culmination of the different track titles and the themes they invoke, rather than Christopher trying to tell a cohesive or specific story within the image. However, the subjects are put together in a way that does make the viewer think, wait, is there something more here? I think that's what I find so interesting about not only the artwork, but Christopher as an artist. Taking a cursory look at A Question of Reality, we see so many themes and topics being represented. The red pill, blue pill theme from The Matrix, the white rabbit holding the clock, UFO imagery, the tab of LSD, Mayan ruins, the pyramids, strands of DNA, And the central imagery, a chimpanzee morphing into an android looking being, garnering knowledge or understanding from a red book. Disjointed as these themes may be, the image comes together in a way that fascinates me, all with the shadows of humanity looking on at everything before them. Thank you so much for coming along on this shallow dive into the artist Christopher Lovell and his piece, A Question of Reality. What themes stand out to you in this artwork? Are you seeing any patterns or a story to be told? What questions are you left with after examining this piece? Join me next week as I bring two crafty friends along in the conversation of A Question of Reality.
Reality. Reality. Reality.
Reality.